my loves, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amanda. Welcome on in here to Love All Beauty. If my voice sounds funny, it's because I'm getting over being sick. I'm like over a week now of being stuck inside, and I've been wanting to film this video for a while now. Figured let's just do it. We can deal with the voice thing. Sorry if it's annoying. Before we jump into today's video, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do that. You can ring that little notification bell, ding. That way you're notified every time that I upload a video. You can also follow me on social media, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, I think that's it. Recently, Sephora had their spring VIB sale, and then I also picked up some other things from Saks Fifth Avenue. I don't normally shop at Saks Fifth Avenue, but they were also having a 15% off sale of their beauty. We'll go ahead and start with the Sephora stuff. So some of the stuff I have had a chance to use. In fact, today I did a like all matte look, which I haven't done matte makeup in quite a while. My under eyes are becoming really super picky and finicky when it comes to different concealers and even foundations, like how they can sit underneath there. So it's a lot of trial and error for me lately, and I've just really been trying a lot of different like moisturization techniques and primers and all that kind of stuff. So if you guys also are having issues with your under eyes just being finicky, or skin being finicky, let me know down below if I can help you guys out in any way and maybe film like a tutorial of what I've been doing lately. One of the products I picked up at the Sephora sale is the Dior Forever Transfer Proof 24-hour High Perfection Matte Foundation. So I have used this foundation a couple of times already. So my biggest gripe with Dior was that their shade range for the lighter skin tones was just like a little bit lackluster, as in it was like almost there to the lightest shade I was needing, but not quite. Recently, they kind of like repackaged, maybe reformulated. I'm not exactly sure. Their Dior Forever Foundation Matte, which I have, and then Glow. And they actually pushed it a shade or two lighter than what it was. And I'm not too sure on the deeper skin tones, but I imagine they expanded it that way as well. So I was super excited to see that, and I wanted to order the matte foundation in the new lightest shade, which is 00. Now the funny thing about this is that most of the time my skin tone is in the lightest shade of most brands. It's pretty rare that I find that I need to go up a shade or two from the lightest. And I feel like Dior really made the leap into the lightest. Like, this is actually too light for me. It's kind of a bummer. So I ended up ordering like the next darkest shade up so that I can hopefully kind of mix the two and figure out what works for my skin tone. So far, I do like this formula. I've had to mix it with another Dior foundation that's actually too dark. So it is their Dior Air Flash foundation, which is like their spray foundation. So this is the lightest shade that this comes in. Now, this is an amazing foundation, like super lightweight, wears wonderful. Like, a lot of makeup artists say it's their holy grail foundation. It's great for like weddings and so on and so forth. There's a shade range, man. Like, Dior, you really need to do something about that. I swear to God, there's probably like 7 shades, 8 shades, which, I mean, that's not acceptable in 2022. Like, there are brands that launch a foundation and come out with like, you know, freaking 40 shades or more. And as a luxury brand, I feel like you really could kind of step up the game there. So hopefully they will come out with some lighter shades of this. But in the meantime, I mixed this with this, and we got this, what's on my face right now. So the finish and everything I really do like. So I'll have to kind of update you guys once I get a different shade and kind of continue to use it and see what works for me. Another foundation that I ordered that is super duper hyped is the relaunch of the Makeup Forever HD Skin. So they have had out an HD Skin foundation for quite some time. They took it off the market, reformulated it, probably came out with some different shades. I have used this once briefly, like I wasn't really doing a full face, I just kind of put it on there. beautiful finish so far. So I'll have to make another video using this so that you guys can see. The shade that I got is the lightest, which is 1N00, and it used to be their Y205 in the older HD foundation. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on that. And then another foundation. This is from Shiseido. This is their Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Tint. So the Shiseido line of the Synchro Skin so far has been pretty amazing. I have tried both the matte and I think it's called the Radiant Lifting Foundation. I honestly like the matte version. I no longer have that one, but the Radiant is also very, very nice if you like just kind of a light glow. I'm curious to see how this tint will be. I've kind of heard some mixed reviews about it, so yeah, I'll have to film a video using this and see what I think. And I, again, got the lightest shade in this is 115 Fair Shirakaba. Now this is from One Size Beauty, which is makeup artist Patrick Starr's beauty line. So this is my first thing from his line, which I've heard just amazing things about One Size Beauty. So I thought I would give this concealer a try. It's called Turn Up the Base, the Butter Silk Concealer. It sounded like it has a lot of good hydration properties to it. It says it's a soft focus, medium to full, buildable coverage, multi-use concealer. It helps smooth and cover unwanted texture, uneven tone, and the appearance of dark circles with a highly pigmented, hydrating formula. Buttery smooth, blendable application, natural finish, and all-day wear. And I got the shade Fair 1N, which is very fair with neutral undertones. I did use this with a Dior foundation today. And I don't know. I think this is one of those concealers that I'm going to kind of have to figure out what works well with it. It seemed like it was kind of catching a little bit on the foundation underneath, as in like it wouldn't blend out completely smooth. And I'm not sure if it's because its dry down is a lot quicker, which is kind of surprising because if it's a hydrating formula, typically the dry down isn't so quick and that you can like put it around your face and then like start to blend out and have it work out okay. But it just seemed like I had put it around my face and then it like kind of started drying in areas before I was able to blend it out. And I don't know if that's just because I was using like such a matte foundation underneath and then a hydrating concealer on top. So I'll continue to play around with this and maybe do another video on that. So I believe that's everything that I got at Sephora. So then my next order that I did was through Saks Fifth Avenue. So I picked up another foundation. This also, I've been hearing a lot about it, and I love Charlotte Tilbury's products. She also is really good with like lip products, face products. Her Airbrush Flawless Setting Powder is amazing. This is the Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation for your best healthy looking skin every day. It says skin looks more radiant by up to 285%. Long lasting and pollution defense. So yeah, there's a lot of bold claims on here. It's just a medium coverage, light as air foundation infused with hydrating hyaluronic acid, brightening rose complex. Skin looks more beautiful instantly and over time for a healthy looking glow and a brighter, smoother looking complexion. And I believe I picked up the lightest shade in this one as well, which is 1 Neutral. So we'll see. It might be like a hint. I don't know if this is, I can't tell if this is the color of the package or the color of the foundation. Tough to say, but usually if something's just a shade or two darker, but it's a sheerer foundation, I can kind of make it work. All right, and then the other thing I got was the Shiseido Synchro Skin Concealer. I've heard really good things about this. One of the YouTubers that I love to watch, Jessica Braun, talks this up all the time, how it's an amazing concealer. And I figured I could either use that with the Synchro Skin Tint or with the Synchro Radiant Foundation that I have. I mean, you can use it with anything really, but I was just really curious about how this works. Again, I got the lightest shade, which is in 102 Fair. Those are the two things that I got at Saks Fifth Avenue. And then I also ordered, or not ordered, well, actually, no, I did order one other thing. So this is something that I saw on Instagram Reels and TikToks. If you know of Michaela Noguera, she is an awesome makeup artist from Boston. She has the funniest accent, but I love her videos. She's really funny. Anyway, she hyped up this Keys Soulcare Let Me Glow Illuminating Serum. So Keys Soulcare is the skincare brand from the singer Alicia Keys, and it's clean beauty, which is good. It's vegan, cruelty-free, all that kind of stuff, but it's supposed to illuminate and plump and revitalize your skin. This was really up my alley. I wanted to try. And a lot of times, if you're ordering directly from the company, I believe this is carried at Ulta as well, but if you're ordering directly from these websites like Keys Soulcare, if you sign up for email, you get like a 10% off, 15% off coupon, which is what I did here, and ended up getting some money off. But yeah, I used it under my makeup today, and it does really impart a nice glow to your skin. What else did I do? Oh, I went to Walmart and I picked up the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. I've heard some good things about this as well. This is in the lightest shade that they have, Fair 120N. So this is something that's buildable to full coverage, semi-matte finish. I've seen a couple of YouTube videos where the girls will put on just like you know, a moisturizer or something, and then just kind of dust this over their face and maybe do like a little bit of concealer or something, and it just looks really nice to even out the skin tone. Or you can use it to kind of put over and set your foundation if you're wanting like a little bit of extra coverage. So there's that. Let's see, I went to TJ Maxx and picked up a couple of things. If you do not use acne patches, like what are you doing with your life? I don't really know. So acne patches are basically like hydrocolloid bandaging, which they typically use in the medical field to help with like scarring and things like that. But they put them on the market, and you can use them as acne patches. And I found these at, like I said, TJ Maxx, and they come in the cutest little shapes here, like stars and clouds and little hearts. So basically the idea behind this is if you have a pimple or something, you can put this patch on there and excuse me, you can put this patch on there, and then it's supposed to help draw out any of the oil or impurities from that and help the acne to kind of go down in size or heal a little bit quicker. And then the other thing I find it's good for is if you are a picker, if you like to pick at your skin, if you like to pop those pimples, give yourself scars, if you put a little patch on there, then you're not as inclined to pick at it, and you can't really introduce germs and things like that into it because you got the little patch on. But I do have ones that are completely clear, and honestly, I've worn them out before, and you can't even freaking see that they're on there. You can get like there's 72 patches in this, and this was $4.99. They sell them on Amazon. I mean, you can get these anywhere now. I highly recommend. They even have them in bigger sheets too, so if you have a scar on your body, hydrocolloid is really good for helping to heal up scars. So I highly recommend it if you have something that you're trying to heal up. And then I also picked up these eye patches. They're just hydrogel under eye masks, like nothing crazy. There's 6 pairs in here, but I just like things like that to, I don't know, just kind of help hydrate the under eye area. I also picked up this eye balm from Kopari. This is a brand that's sold at Sephora. It's supposed to be something that's like hydrating, you know, nothing crazy. I just thought I'd try it like underneath the eye, maybe at night when I go to bed. And then I ran out of my eyeshadow tapes that I usually use from e.l.f. and I haven't been able to find them in store. So what I bought instead was paper tape, and it's going to work just the same. You just cut off a little strip, and then you can put it right whatever angle you want, so that way you can kind of map out your eyeshadow a little better, your eyeliner, and just make it super sharp and angular. which is awesome. I think that's all my crap, man. I mean, yeah, that was a lot of stuff. So I'm hoping that I can start getting to use some of these in a video for you guys. If there's anything in particular you want to see, go ahead and sound off down below. Were you guys able to cash in on the Sephora sale yourself? I want to know what you got. These are important things here. I feel like Sephora is doing a lot more sales lately. So keep an eye out for that. If you're not signed up for their emails, sign up. Then you'll get notified and all that jazz. I think that's everything. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.